Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in now, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Billy Burns.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You're going to come back today and play better and win.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Second here tonight.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Betts has a read on it. Two gone. Here's Ryan Braun now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Ryan Braun.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Braun's around first, looking for second now. Braun rounds second. He's heading for third. The relay, and Braun's going to be in there at third with a triple. So coming to the plate, Nick Castellanos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Beltran has to retreat to the track, but here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Mookie Betts
sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Digging in, Josh Reddick. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield picks it up. A quick out number one. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book. But it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Escobar fields it cleanly. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
First baseman Albert Pujols.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Paulo Orlando. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Right fielder number 16.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Man, this is fouled straight back, right off the catcher's mask. Hello. To short, hit hard. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. hard on the ground towards short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Stepping up now, Salvador Perez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Reddick is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Here's a look over to first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. Hosmer rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. And a relay to the plate. And he will score on the inside the park home run. And that was a gift right there.
Alcides Escobar.
Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And, in fact, there will be no throw. As he loses the handle. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Carlos Correa now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Ready now, Brian McCann. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Reddick is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Nick Castellanos now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swing and a little tapper. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Hit to third. Castellanos has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Eric Hosmer.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Grounded up the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The catcher,
here's the
13.
catcher, Salvador Perez.
He's
0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now here's the pitch. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And he might still be a bit winded after the inside the park home run in his first at bat.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. He singled his last time up. First things first, here's a throw over. Line drive to left. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Ready for another shot now, Billy Burns. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's up. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kane going back to the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Hosmer near the first base bag, 1 down. At the plate, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. It's up and out of here into the archways. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Shortstop, Carlos.
Into the windup
Correa.
and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He started out the evening.
Number 6.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Nick Castellanos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Mike Moustakas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Moustakas.
High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box now. Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shaw.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-2.
He chased on that pitch right there, 1-1. He's probably going to try to get him to do it again right here on 1-2.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now a look and a throw back to second, and they got him. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Cahill ready, the 1-2.
Nope.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Orlando's on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Reddick. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. right there for strike one. And that misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on.
And he will get there to make the running play. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Paulo Orlando. Your
Frank
attention, please.
Chavez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Frank Chavez.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Beltran has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. A hit in 2 tries so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick. Still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Reddick is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Whit Merrifield. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Outside, 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Neftali Feliz takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Albert Pujols is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Number 17.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Runner goes. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And he's safe. Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Carlos Beltran.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Action in that KC pen now as the right-handers begun to loosen up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 1-1 now to Beltran. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless.
On to first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
The batter, number 1.
So
shortstop,
striding forward now, Carlos Correa. He went deep last time up. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
Chavez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Digging in once again, Alcides Escobar. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Alcides Escobar.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Beltran on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Billy Burns. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring Chris Davinsky. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And they'll slap the tag on him heading. Digging in to try it again. Brian McCann. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ryan Butcher. It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the Steve Pearce is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Chavez is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Alex Bregman will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Brandon Maurer comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think
a swing and a miss that retires. Now batting.
Now for the
Braun.
Royals, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward the gap in left center. Beltran will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Frank
Stepping up to the plate, Frank Chavez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And this will be fouled away. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can.
Oh, a diving stop at third. How about that? Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Standing in, Evan Gattis. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Chris Withrow enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a flare out to left center. Braun has to run a ways, but he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Here's Albert now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a ball 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Reddick is digging for home, and a relay home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Tyson Wolf enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. For Albert. That's double number 3 so far on the year. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is under it. And the inning is over. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3. Brad Hand. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into. Ken Giles takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia onto the grass, one down. With Merrifield next to hit. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And that swung on and missed for strike one. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The batter.
Striding into the box, Alcides Escobar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Demetrius Diaz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Demetrius.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The big bat tonight for the Astros belonged to this man, Albert Pujols. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there.
Afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks around. Oriole. Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the St. Louis Cardinals. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting third.
Into the windup and the pitch. Corey Dickerson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Rwanda Carter gets him to retire. At the plate, number 7. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, number 7.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Odorizzi is there for it. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Rendell Gritcher. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Batting third.
Here's Matt Carpenter. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In there, and it's 0-1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Fouled back. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now another 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that. Striding into the box, Logan Morrison. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Baseman number 7, Logan
Infield
Morrison.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Fowler racing back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Third baseman.
It is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Evan Longoria is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Lucas Duda checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there. I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Peterson. And that ends the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Second baseman, Jed.
And this is taken outside for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit to third. Longoria's there. And a rather easy first out. Digging in, Jock Peterson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. One and two now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting sixth.
Here's Chris Carter now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Brad Miller. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Brad Miller.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
This is flared out towards second, and the Rays are in the hit column. Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Matt Duffy. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. This is foul right side. And he lays off for ball one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Towards second, and this is taken for the out. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop.
Hit on the ground out to short. Duffy is right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting eighth.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. And another foul ball. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Lifted in the air out to left. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Lifted the other way to left center. That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. The 0-1 delivery. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Coming in is Peterson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready now, Evan Longoria. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. 0-1, here it comes. Hopped up. Carter on the move, and that's the third out. Stepping into the box, number 7. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 7.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Longoria into shallow left, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Grichuk. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Carpenter.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Riding in once again, Jed Jerko. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in to try it again. Brad Miller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for round number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominance.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. Digging in now, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Here's Chris Carter now. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Andrelton Simmons will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Runners off for second. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And not what they for as that move. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Ready for another shot now.
Right fielder, Marcel.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He'll get it into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Number 10.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Right side. Jerko showing off his range. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Ready with another 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Molina has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Striding in once again, Lucas Duda. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Sean Gilmartin answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Wilmer Defoe will be called on as a pinch hitter.
Wilmer Defoe.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Grounded to short. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Catcher Yadier Molina.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. So digging in now, number 7. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Defoe scoops it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting.
Here's Randall
Left fielder.
Grichuk. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Scorched to third. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Duffy. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Matt
This
Duffy.
ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In the air to left. Grichuk has it in his tracks. 1 away. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So coming to the plate, Marcell Ozuna.
Right fielder.
Sunhwan.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And the run is in to score from second. Make it 5-1. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Number 10.
He's set. Here it comes.
Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, Matt
A fastball
Carpenter.
off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Line to the right side. Ozuna is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Jed Jerko now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Lifted in the air out to right. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jock Peterson.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Ozuna. And that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan
Longoria. is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
The designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with two. Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
First baseman, Chris.
And he takes ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball one. For Carter, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Steve Cishek takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner.
Number 33, Steve Cishek.
And this is fouled back and out of play. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher,
here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hard hit ball to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, number 7. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And Ozuna will make the catch to retire. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3-2 now. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Carter is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he lays off there 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Runners on first with 1 down. Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to think.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Zach Duke takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 29. Zach Duke.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Here's Marcelo Zuna. On the night, he's 2 for 4. Randall Bush takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And to score, the runner from second. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ball 1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll be the one to lead off against Cishek, who tries to secure the victory. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Xavier Cedeno, the left. The standing 6 foot even takes over the pitching duties. Number 11 will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
For the Cardinals.
Here's Judd Jerko now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tommy Hunter enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Hunter.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Standing in, Chris Carter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll cut things to 6-3 now. Into the box, Andrelton Simmons trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2 out with the man at first. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Has a look, now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Alex Colomé takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Alex
tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose. Stephen Piscotty will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Morrison has room in foul territory. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 0-2, here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here.
On to first, and that's your ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he just made him.
From under the dome at Tropicana Field, MLB Network is live and on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants.
Leading off
Two great
for
hitters.
San Francisco, center fielder Denard Span.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Second here tonight.
Here's Joe Panik, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Buster Posey now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Kevin Kiermaier
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Lifted the other way to left center. Parker over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Samardzija gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. And a slider called strike 3. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brandon
First offering on its way. And that gets on by, and Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. In now, Ryan Schimpf, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hunter Pence, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In there for strike one, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brandon Belt. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. This is line to left, and Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 2-0. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. And he is in there. Into the box, Jarrett Parker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. A fastball right over the outside corner. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to come in. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Panik. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Joe Panik.
Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Panik's got it. And a rather easy first out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fouled back. Samardzija has his target, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Buster Posey.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The pitch. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Ready for another chance. Brandon Crawford. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan Schimpf. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In to score, the runner from second. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hunter Pence.
Dan Jennings is going to come on to pitch here.
Number 43.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a drive out to left center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he's back into second here safely. So digging in now, Brandon Belt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Down and away, ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it. Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Pablo Sandoval. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Ozuna is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Up next for the Giants.
Here comes the first pitch. Jarrett Parker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And he misses there, 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the. Now batting, Brad Miller. And they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Posey has a play, 1 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wilson Ramos. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A fastball that just misses inside. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Another one sent foul. Ready on 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 1-2 pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Into the box now, Matt Duffy. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Drilled to the right side, and the Rays are in the hit column. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Kevin
batting.
Kiermaier.
Center
Flied out in
fielder,
his first at-bat,
Kevin
so make him 0 for
Kiermaier.
1 so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Span is under it. And the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span.
Leading off
No
for the
hits
Giants,
in 2 trips to the
center
plate
fielder,
for him in the ball
number
game.
2.
From the
Denard
stretch.
Span.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Joe Panik. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Ozuna shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parker going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Another 2-2 offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parker moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, Logan Morrison comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a fastball just a bit up. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Parker on the move, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Evan Longoria.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Looped out towards short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a stop! The throw. It's there, and he's out. Now in the box,
The first
Brandon
baseman,
Belt, 1
number
for
9.
2 on his line so far in the game.
Belt.
Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it. Digging in, Lucas Duda. He's
And
0
leading
for
off
1
the
thus
Rays.
far.
Designated hitter.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
He pulls this one into right. Hence is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number
Standing
13,
in, Brad
second
Miller
baseman,
comes into this at-bat
Brad
0 for 1 in the ball
Miller.
game. Here's a high pop-up. Sandoval is there for it. 2 gone. Here's the catcher,
Now
Wilson Ramos.
Catcher.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilson Ramos.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. And here's the Panda now, Pablo
Leading
Sandoval.
off for the
He's
Giants,
singled in 2 trips to
third
the plate
baseman,
thus far.
Pablo
And that one's in on the
Sandoval.
hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Digging in to
Now
try it
batting,
again. Jarrett
left
Parker.
fielder,
He's 1 for 2
Jarrett
in the ball game.
Parker.
Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Center field
Ready
number
for another
2,
shot now. Denard Span. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy.
And
He'll have the
leading off for
opportunity
the
to kick
Rays,
things off as we begin the home 6th.
Matt
Very weakly on the
Duffy.
ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter,
Riding in once
center
again,
fielder,
Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin
He started out the
Kiermaier.
evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Digging in and looking for more, Marcell Ozuna
the batter,
comes in 1 for
right
2 with
fielder,
that home run he hit earlier. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Span is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Joe Panik. He'll be tasked with
Leading off for
starting
San
things as we
Francisco.
begin the 7th.
second baseman, Joe Panik.
Xavier
attention,
Cedeno is on
Now
to pitch
pitching
from the
for the
bullpen
Rays,
now to start inning.
number 31, Xavier Cedeno.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Miller. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 20.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Posey.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready
The batter,
once
number
again,
35.
Brandon Crawford. He's
Shortstop,
looking for hit number
Brandon
3 here in this
Crawford.
at-bat. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Miller is there. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Logan Morrison. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
First baseman, Logan
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. On the ground up the middle. There is Crawford. No problem here. 1 away. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Lucas Duda now. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Lucas Duda.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
The right fielder, number
Digging
8,
in once again, Hunter Pence.
Pence.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Dan Connell is on the pitch here in the 8th.
Number 30, Dan Connell.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he's set down on strikes for the first out.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Brandon Belt.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. The 2-0 on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 2-1 on its way. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit hard back up the middle. Miller towards second. He's got it. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the digging in now, Brad Miller.
And leading out for the Rays, second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Miller.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Span is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Hit the ball pretty well in his last. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Stepping into the box, Jarrett Parker. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Parker.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Denard Span. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Duffy ranges to his left. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Coming to the plate now, Joe Panik. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swing and a little blooper to center. Duffy ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. Josh Osich. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Eric Ramirez will get up off the bench.
Number 3, Eric Ramirez.
Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. Throw by Sandoval is in time. 1 away. Now at the plate. Logan Morrison.
Logan Morrison.
Rajay Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Evan Longoria. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
Our final line.